of Earth realm to another Mortal Kombat mobile video. Shall we begin?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So now the live stream is over and we have a lot of stuff to cover, so fasten your seatbelts, and we are talking about update 2.4. The first character that was announced to be coming to MK Mobile is Dark Fate Terminator, and it's most likely that he will be a diamond card because he has 4 slots for gear. And an interesting new game mechanic they added to him is that he will be able to avoid X-rays, fatal blows and even crushing blows completely. And once you chipped off his health, he will rise again, just as the endoskeleton, thus gaining another full health bar and being immune to all kinds of DOTs like bleed, poison and fire. But in return he will have no access to his special attacks at all, so he will be just a basic attack machine, if you will. Now, I personally don't really care about guest characters, and I would rather see any Mortal Kombat character coming to the mobile instead of guest characters, but I'm pretty sure that still he will be a lot of fun to play. And the only downside to him so far is that he will be only available via packs, and that's a point that annoys many people in the community given the horrible drop rates we have in these packs since update 2.0. But now moving on to the next topic. Another thing that kind of ties into Terminator a little bit as well is that they will change the interface of the back of the cards. And I just say that it ties into Terminator because by the example they showed us, you can actually see a little bit of his stats and the special attacks and all that good stuff. And what they basically did here is just to restructure the entire look of the thing. So we're starting with the passive right on the left top corner, followed by the stats and the supports, which will then be clickable for more detailed information. Then we have the level structure still on the left side, while on the right side we have the special attacks and the equipment, as well as access to our feats of strength area. Then a really good change is that you actually can switch through your team right from this screen on with the little arrows in the middle, and therefore you will have easier access to overviews of your characters and of course to exchange gear, for example. And I really must say, I really dig this new system. I like the way it looks more clean and tidy, and it will also be easier accessible if you just think about how you're holding your device when playing the game. So the MK Mobile team did a great job on this, and I think we will get used to this very, very fast, because it's basically super intuitive. Next up we have a new character announcement, and here is that red character they spoke about. It will be Assassin Scarlet, which then also completes the assassin team of Assassin Jade and Assassin Kitana. And I already called it yesterday in my video, but Assassin Scarlet will not directly come with the 2.4 update. She will be available next month, which means January 2020. And there are not that many infos yet about her, but one thing we know for sure is that she will also have the evading passive once you team her up with Assassin Jade. And also she will cause bleed to the entire opponent team at match begin. And if I understood them right, it will be also like when one of the other characters in her team causes bleed on any opponent, Scarlet will basically siphon from that, just like classic Ermac, even when she's tagged out. And I just assume, because Assassin Jade and Assassin Kitana are diamond cards, that Assassin Scarlet also will be a diamond card. So yeah, the long wait for the third assassin character is over, and many people already said how much sense it would make to have Scarlet, and now we will get her. Next up, there will be a new tower. This time it will be the Lin Kuei Tower that directly comes with update 2.4, and it will basically be the same thing as the Tower of Horror, we will have 10 pieces of equipment coming along with that tower, just like the horror gear. And of course, this equipment will be exclusive gear drops, just as we had with the Tower of Horror before. And they made us a little chart to see what will be coming. So during the Christmas time we will have a lot of fun hunting these pieces of equipment. And they already talked a little bit about the Cryomancer armor you can see in the middle here, which will give you an ice shield at the beginning of the match. But it was also said that it will be a beast in reflecting basic and special attacks. But they also talked about 2 other pieces of gear which you will obtain by defeating the tower. One will be Kuai Liang's Scepter, and it will give you 1.5 bars of starting power. So this will basically be like Revenant Kung Lao or Hellspawn Scorpion, either for Netherrealm or martial artists, just that you can put it on any character of your choice. It also enables 100% lethal blow chance against enemies affected by freeze, which gives you a plus 300% damage, which is basically like Leatherface when he's enraged, or Inferno Scorpion during the first few seconds of his tag-in. It will give furthermore 500% damage boost in the Lin Kuei Tower only, as well as 100% chance to apply bleed when hitting an opponent affected by freeze. But now we get into the meat and bone and the really interesting thing about this piece of gear, because if you put it on Sub-Zero, it states that if this is equipped alongside with another 1 item from Kuai Liang's set, Diamond character gains a 40% chance to perform a special combo ender, dealing massive damage. If it is the last opponent and they are under 25% health, character performs a brutality instead, ending the fight immediately. You can find the same description on Kuai Liang's Bracers, which is the second part of this very special gear pieces. And this piece will give you 40% basic attack damage boost, another 50% damage boost in Lin Kuei Tower only, 100% max health boost for the Lin Kuei Tower only, and 20% chance to freeze an opponent on blocked basic attacks. So this part will then basically work like classic Kano, just instead of stunning the opponent, Sub-Zero will freeze the opponent. And if I saw it correctly, you will get both Kuai Liang's Scepter and Kuai Liang's Bracers by just defeating the tower, and then both gear pieces will drop alongside with a random Diamond Sub-Zero card. So you will have a chance to either get MK11 Sub-Zero, Revenant Sub-Zero or Cold War Sub-Zero. Another change they announced coming along with the Lin Kuei Tower compared to the Tower of Horror is that there will be boss battles this time around, which will then obviously make the fights more interesting. Another thing they said is that they managed to make a few more AI improvements, which will be definitely welcome, because faction wars can be kind of annoying, since the actual AI is so aggressive that many times you don't even have a chance to block incoming attacks, even though you should be able to. So it's good to see them still working on these little details to make the gameplay experience even better for the future. And even though they didn't give us a specific date or time frame yet, they said that Relic Hunt will be returning very soon. So if you are looking forward to Relic Hunt, hang in there. You will be able to play it soon again. Another very important thing they also addressed is that they made countless bug fixes once again, and they specifically pointed out Shirai Ryu Takeda Special 2, which will then be back to normal damage, as it's supposed to be. But aside from that, they didn't mention specific bugs, so we will have to wait and see which of the bugs will be remaining and which will be maybe coming new, because usually when they drop new characters in the game, there will be always problems with new bugs as well. But that basically covers now everything we had in the live stream, and now we will have to wait and see when exactly update 1.4 will drop. It definitely will drop before January, I assume, because they already said like Scarlet will be coming next month. So that means update 1.4 will drop before And if you are curious about the live stream and want to hear all the details yourself, then you can go to their MK Mobile Facebook page, because they have the entire live stream on their page now for you to view again. I hope I covered most of the really important things now in this video. So thank you all for supporting this channel. I will see you soon with another video. Casey, over and out for today.
Thank you for watching, Realm. If you enjoyed the slaughter and the bloodshed, you can support the channel by clicking on the like button. You can also click on one of the two videos presented by Baraka here. Also make sure that you are subscribed and click the bell notification icon to be notified upon new uploads. You all know the drill. Wound not kill, have a good one, and see you next time.